TBD brings the heat! The undeniable best of the West Coast wrestling scene returns with hard-hitting action in TBD presents the Battle of Las Vegas! All bets are off as newcomer Psycho Sally continues to wreak havoc for TBD promoter Geneva Rose. Cole Quinn takes on fan favorite El Ordinario in a technical wrestling clinic. And in our main event, will ruthless challenger Odyssey Rift defeat the longest running champion in TBD history, the locker room leader and captain of her domain in an anything goes, sure to be brutal, TBD rules match? Forget what you've seen. Throw the rulebook out the window and brace yourself for non-stop, hard-hitting action. This is TBD!
I said TBD! This is what it's all about! They said that we were too loud, too proud! They told us that we couldn't do things on our own terms! And we said we weren't asking for your permission.
That match was awesome!
Be careful, Sally. You'll give her a bigger head than she already has. So, flaming table again?
Time tested, crowd approved.
Also an insurance risk. Not to mention we've seen it before. But that was one hell of a main event. Way to rally the crowd afterwards, too.
Well, I meant what I said. I told you when we founded this place that we could pull it off. Couldn't do any of it without you.
Oh, I know. I'm very aware of how much time I spend doing paperwork to keep the lights on around here, so that you can go out there and break stuff.
But you break stuff so cool, Cap. I just hope I can put on a match like that someday. And have that sort of confidence on the mic.
A reason why you can't. You may be new around here, Psycho Sal, but you could be the future of TBD someday.
Heck, she could be the future of WWE tomorrow. Literally.
Really, Sally? You're going to the WWE Vegas tryouts?
You're not mad, are you? I do feel bad even thinking about leaving after everything you've done for me. After everything you've done for this whole locker room, really. There's a reason why we call you the captain around here.
Who am I to stop you from pursuing an opportunity like that? I'm not mad. I'm excited for you.
Even sounds like she means it.
What's that mean?
Let's just say that WWE is not exactly looking for people like me. They have a type. I'm good at doing my own thing. Different strokes, you know?
They were literally looking for people exactly like you. Cap turned them down a few years back, with some strong four-letter words.
I respectfully declined WWE so you and I could start TBD together and work with all talent, including those who don't fit their mold. Look, I have no ill will towards WWE. Going there just wasn't the right move.
If that's the case, you'd have no problem coming with me to the tryout.
Wait a second. This feels like a trap.
Look, Sally needs a ride and we need new talent for TBD. WWE can't sign everyone from the tryouts, so you go, watch Sally's back, and you lurk. And if you walk away with some new names for us to reach out to, so be it.
I could sure use the support.
Obviously, I can't go as the boss of a rival promotion, but a top, technically free agent?
Fine, I'll go with you to the WWE tryout, but don't expect me to like it.
I wouldn't ask you to. Hooray!
I
can't believe they just let me walk right in here.
It's a tryout, not the CIA. I can't believe I'm here at all.
What's that they say in old movies? You got moxie, kid. And don't let my negative attitude about this place sway you. You could learn a lot from WWE. You got this.
Are you really afraid of running the ropes? I thought you were a big shot college star.
Yeah, I ran on a track. I didn't hurl my body into tightrope.
Tight ropes? Really? I don't get why they keep inviting so-called athletes to these things. WWE should focus on talent who actually know the business.
Maybe you could focus on minding your own. Business, that is.
Wow. Great comeback.
You didn't seem worth the effort to come up with a better one.
Wait, don't I know you? You're with TBD. They call you the captain over there, right?
That's actually not my name, but if the reputation fits.
You must get it then. We're not here to have our spot taken away by someone who's never even stepped in the ring before.
If you're worried about losing your so-called spot to a rookie, you're probably in the wrong place. Are you really that insecure?
Oh, I'll show you how insecure I am.
Are you kidding me? Couldn't stop yourself from making trouble for even a moment, Cap? Uninvited and still somehow a thorn in my side.
Ladies, we don't have time for shenanigans today. And that includes whatever beef anyone in this room, Shotzi included, might have with someone else from the independent circuit.
My colleague Mr. Regal is right. We've got a busy schedule today to get all of you seen. Even those of you we weren't expecting to see.
Yes, the curious question of our unexpected guest. Thank you, Justine. I'm not disappointed to see you, but I am confused. You've turned down our invitations in the past, but you show up today?
What can I say? Circumstances change. I'm ready to give it a try.
Yeah, she's super stoked to be here.
Well, that's just fantastic. Everyone warm up. We'll get started soon.
So, why are you really here? TBD scouting trip?
Well, I...
Respect.
I really wasn't expecting to see you here today.
What can I say? It was a last-minute decision. And Regal and Justine don't seem to mind. Why do you...
Are you really going to pretend you don't remember? How you refused to book me in TBD?
First off, I don't do the booking. My business partner, Geneva Rose, handles all of that as promoter. And secondly, no, I don't remember that at all.
TBD was the hottest emerging promotion, and there was never any room on the card for me because someone else was hogging all the attention as champion.
Hogging attention as champion? You mean successfully and consistently defending my title?
You say tomato. I say you're a selfish, overrated champion who I could have easily beaten if given the opportunity. I'm sure you told Geneva not to schedule the match.
I can't speak for Geneva, but I do know that she tried to book talent at my level, which, let's be honest, you are not.
We can agree to disagree. What we can't disagree on, however, is that I'm the one in charge today. But since you're so talented, you won't mind the tryout match I just set up for you.
What did you do?
Just set up a match against those two other potential recruits. Since you had such an issue with them, felt right for you to take both of them on at the same time.
A 2-on-1 handicap match?
Sure, why not? Unless you want me to tell Regal and Justine it's a problem.
It's no problem. I'm that good.
Perfect. I look forward to evaluating your performance.
Thanks for the help out there. Tight ropes. I must have sounded like an idiot.
No problem. And hey, everyone starts somewhere. I didn't know about any of this stuff until I started watching and doing it, and, well, learned all about this stuff.
Fair point. I just didn't want to pass up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because I thought I wasn't prepared enough. Especially since the recruiter said they could train me in the basics.
You did track in college?
All conference. Set my fair share of records, too.
Ever been in a fight?
Does online count?
You tell me when you're flat on the mat after taking a clothesline. But good luck today. You'll need it.
Taking on two other potential recruits at once? Quite a way to make an impression, but dare I say risky.
I like risky. I respect it. But we'll find out soon enough if she can handle it.
Don't hold your breath. She can't.
That reminds me of something I do in the ring.
Sure, but she's not actively betraying anyone right now.
I bet she has it in her, though.
Come on now, we don't have all day.
Don't hold back! Give them hell!
Honestly, I'm the exception to the rule. Generally not into bringing indie talent. Are you sure we need to sign anyone new in WWE?
We've got a good crop of women to choose from today, Regal.
They're not all so great.
I'm beginning to suspect you may have an opinion, Shotzi.
Bring it!
Yes! That's how we do it in TBD! 2 opponents and you still wipe the floor with them!
You're Psycho Sally, right? I saw your tape online. Don't get the psycho part, but we can work on that. And you're new enough that she probably hasn't ruined you by teaching you bad habits yet.
Whatever grudge you have against me, don't take it out on Sally. She deserves this opportunity, not your snark.
It's okay, Cap. I can take it. Even if I am also totally overwhelmed that one of my favorite WWE superstars knows who I am.
So, did I pass your little challenge?
Anyone can get lucky in one match.
Luck? Cap's always great in the ring. I watched her almost set a woman on fire.
Believe me, I miss some of the stuff I used to do in the indies more than anyone. But in WWE, we don't set people on fire on a whim.
On a whim? You should have seen the whole story, though. It was an epic culmination, a confrontation for the ages.
Let's go, Sally. We're wasting our time talking to her.
But I'm proud of what we do in TBD.
Right. TBD is so unique. TBD is so different. So different that apparently it never had room for me.
Honestly, still kind of weird you're holding on to that.
You're proud of TBD? Then show us this crazy, unique TBD style you're all about. Let's see a no DQ match. Actually, impress me.
That won't be a problem.
Against her.
All due respect to Psycho, you and I both know that she's not ready to take me on in that kind of match, Shotzi.
You don't want to fight me, Cap?
You know it's not that.
Hey, I gotta earn my Psycho stripe sometime, right? Why not at a WWE tryout? At the crossroads of possibly the most important opportunity of my life.
Yeah, why not? You heard her before. She can take it.
You sure you're okay with this?
Let's do it.
Couldn't help but overhear perhaps a bit of bad blood between you and Shotzi.
I guess so. Not what I was expecting coming here today. But if she wants to start trouble, I'm more than happy to finish it.
I've heard all about that fighting spirit and attitude you bring to your matches.
Isn't that a good thing? I mean, I've heard about your fighting spirit too, Justine. WWE champion and legend comes back only to screw with her niece. Maybe not the best person to have grooming the next generation of WWE talent at NXT.
Funny. That's actually what got me my new job. Well, that and my decades worth of experience and unparalleled wisdom.
Such as?
Don't forget that in this business, you have to play a bit of politics and remember the long game. Sometimes letting bad blood fester can come back to bite you. I'm a bit of an expert on that.
Makes sense.
Another word of advice? This match that Shotzi made for you against Sally, don't hold back. Taking it easy on someone close to you won't do them any favors.
Understood.
I can't believe you've convinced me to let this go forward, Shots.
It's a tryout, right? Do you want to try them out or not?
I'm a fan of Feet to the Fire as much as anyone, but I'm actually with the boss here. Although I'm still looking forward to the entertainment. You know, now that it's happening, I'm into it.
Is that really all you've got?
This is brutal. I can't look away.
Honestly, I'm impressed with both of them.
Most brutal tryout I've ever been party to. Ever get the feeling that you're not in charge of the thing you're supposed to be in charge of?
Constantly.
It just makes it more fun.
Why is it that WWE superstars are always saying that? I bet this isn't how these women thought today would go.
Who put weapons under the ring for a WWE tryout?
This is weak. Glad I never had to wrestle in your dumb promotion TBD after all.
If I didn't know better, I'd say Shotzi doesn't really feel that way.
What? WWE...
1, 2. Come on. Is that all you got? Show me more, Miss TBD.
I'd be happy to. Get in here.
All I ever wanted was to take you on.
Be my guest. We'll see how this ends.
Ladies, this is unbecoming of a WWE tryout.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
Would be cooler to lay her out right now.
Try it.
No, there'll be none of that. At least not without an audience.
Don't I count?
Shotzi, you're in need of a tune-up match before your title opportunity against Bianca Belair. And our guest today is the perfect local talent we're looking for to face you. She'll push you. A real challenge.
She certainly fits the bill to be my punching bag.
If you're amenable, I'd like to book you on the next Raw.
As a local talent?
You are local, right?
Yeah. I'm no tune-up match, though. But for a chance to settle this with Shotzi, I'm in.
Fantastic. Then it's settled.
Hey, Miss Psycho. I'm impressed with your... What's the word?
Moxie?
That's it. I'm signing you to NXT.
You won't regret it!
I can't believe you got into a fight, and that's how you get to debut on Raw.
Very funny. I'm not debuting on Raw. I'm just having a match. They asked me here to wrestle, and that I can do.
Tell that to the millions of people who will be watching you wrestle on Raw for the first time from their homes tonight. Even if this opportunity doesn't mean the same to you, don't waste it.
Why do you think I brought tinfoil to take home the food from catering?
I'm serious.
So am I. Listen, I hear you, but I also know why I'm here. Local talent almost never win these matches, but I do intend to make an impression.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Excuse my oblivious friend.
Wait a minute, TBD?
Yeah?
I've heard of that. Welcome to Raw.
See? Making an impression already.
Oh, whatever. Good luck out there tonight.
You made it. Welcome to Raw.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here and grateful for the opportunity.
And we're happy to have you. Now that you've hopefully had time to get settled, the show's not too far off from starting. I suggest getting changed into your gear.
I'm ready.
You are wearing a t-shirt?
Not just any t-shirt, this very TBD t-shirt.
Why?
I'm proud to rep TBD. If I'm gonna have this opportunity, I want to also support something I believe in and share it with a larger audience.
I get it, and I respect your passion. Tell you what, just don't tell anyone else we've talked about this. I know there are some who would want me to make you change.
Change? Me? You don't know me that well.
Right then. Good luck out there.
It's Shotzi's opponent, who comes to WWE with a reputation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
I see she's repping a local promotion. Does her shirt say TBD?
I know her. She's the captain. A bit of a legend on the indie circuit. I think she could give Shotzi some trouble tonight.
We're TBD on whether this woman has what it takes to make it in WWE.
Welcome to the ball pit.
From Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Byron, one of the most unique women superstars in history, but she has quickly grown in popularity.
Yeah, and quickly earned success too, Michael. Shotzi's a former NXT Tag Team Champion and nearly defeated Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title. Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman. Is she a rooster? You don't get it. As this match gets underway, Shotzi's opponent is looking pretty confident for her first time on Raw.
Even though she hasn't been in WWE before, she's been in big matches all around the world. I don't think this stage is going to faze her one bit.
I don't know. I respect what she's done before this, but nothing can compare to the bright lights of WWE. At some point in this match, it will play a factor.
Oh, repeated headbutts!
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
It's the mounted thrashing. My goodness.
And all over the place.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Bam! WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Oh!
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Standing on the hair.
Feeling the WWE Universe on another level. This is her fuel.
Able to counter. Climbs back inside. I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
What a stop to the back of the neck. Oh, my!
Ooh, whoa.
She might be in some trouble now.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
Target acquired and destroyed. Big forearm.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Boom! What a headbutt.
Waistlock. Belly flex.
Spear! Can Shotzi come back from that?
Looking for the victory! 2!
I can't believe it. When was the last time a local competitor beat a WWE superstar?
I don't know, but it looks like Shotzi is just as bewildered as us.
I think furious is the word you're looking for.
Shotzi from behind, taking out her frustration.
Get out of my ring!
To the outside, coming our way. A loss like this could put Shotzi's title opportunity against Bianca Belair at risk.
Shotzi is relentless, but there's a reversal. Setting Shotzi up for something big here.
We gotta move. And down through the table.
Talk about a Raw debut.
What the?
Sorry about the table, boys. But Shotzi asked for more from Miss TBD, so she got it. Thanks for the mic, Byron. And by the way, watch our show!
Well, that sure was something. For God's sake, hold on to your mic next time, Saxton.
Wow, Byron, that's the most action you've seen in years.
What the heck was that? We gotta go. Can't imagine the suits are gonna be too happy.
Let's let this suit speak for himself, shall we?
Damn.
Of all the impulsive, unhinged disasters I've witnessed in my career, my dear, that had to be one of the most excellent.
Wait, what?
You went out and defeated Shotzi. And then, when things went sideways, you kept your head, stood up for yourself, and made a memorable moment for everyone in the WWE universe. Well done.
So you'll still pay me then?
You're not only getting paid. I'd like to offer you a full-time WWE Raw contract.
With all due respect, I'm not sure if I'm the type of person you want working for you.
You have a lot of assumptions about who we are and what we want. And, with all due respect, I'd suggest letting us decide those things for ourselves. I heard how people responded, and I'm telling you, WWE wants you.
I truly appreciate the offer, sir, but
Can we have a moment?
I don't really think we need to...
Just give us a second.
Why not? I'm just in the middle of a live show and trying to offer you a life-changing opportunity. But please, take your time.
That wasn't you about to tell William Regal no to a WWE contract.
Wait, is this you telling me to say yes to William Regal in a WWE contract?
Why wouldn't you sign?
Everything we've built together with TBD, our mission. You know how much it means to me. I don't want to abandon TBD. And I don't want to abandon you.
TBD isn't going anywhere. You think I'm gonna let our momentum stop just because you get to go to the bigs? No way! Give it a chance. You hate it here, you come back home. But don't say no to the adventure.
I mean, it is kind of cool that Regal recognizes what I bring to the table.
And that was only one match. You did that with what everyone assumed would be a quick victory for Shotzi.
And you don't think this is selling out?
Remember when we decided to start TBD?
Of course I do. As much as I wish I could forget that show, that promoter had such a narrow vision of what wrestling should be.
And we sat down at that diner and decided if we ever started a promotion, we would let all kinds of people with all types of ideas get in the ring and fight, literally, for their vision.
Yeah, we were very idealistic before we had to pay bills. Remember those contracts we signed with each other on those diner napkins? But we did follow through on all of those plans. Aside from coming up with a name besides TBD, of course.
My point is, we had a mission. Still do. And now, you're getting a very real chance to take your vision to a company that has more reach than anyone else. You really want to make a difference and change this industry into what you think it could be? You can't say no.
Guess I have to find Regal and tell them yes then.
I'll let you get to it. Just don't big time us when you come home to visit, okay?
No promises.
There she is, the so-called captain, who came out of nowhere to defeat Shotzi and earn a Raw contract.
Came out of nowhere for you, maybe, but anyone who's been paying attention to the independent wrestling scene knows this woman has been a champion and a cornerstone of the promotion known as TBD for quite some time.
WWE and Raw are lucky to have her.
Hello, hello! Welcome to Raw! Big fan, big fan.
Really?
Oh, everyone on the team is a long-time admirer. Ever since we got word last week. It's a quick pivot to squeeze you in, but we're used to things changing fast around here. Not a problem at all.
Didn't think it would be?
I'm Troy Simpkin. Yep, I'm that guy. I'm sure you've heard the more established superstars mention their favorite WWE producer.
I don't think I have.
Are you not mingling with your peers? That's kind of a must-do around here. Actually, we have several handy documents outlining all the unwritten do's and don'ts.
Doesn't that make them written?
But before we get sidetracked, what I was getting at is we already have a few ideas of how to use you. We'll be in touch.
Do you maybe want to talk about some of the things I've been thinking or am interested in doing?
Like I said, get settled. We're working on some ideas. Gotta run. Later, Cat.
They actually call me Cap.
Huh. Could've sworn it was Cat. Oh well. We'll see where we land with the name.
Bringing indie cred and attitude to the WWE ring, it's Cap!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
The look of determination on Cap's face speaks volumes, Corey. This is a woman looking to climb all the way to the top of WWE.
It's good to have goals, but we're just going to have to see if she has what it takes to make the climb. I have my doubts.
The captain is ready to call the shots.
Welcome to the Generation of Jade.
The Generation of Jade has begun.
And I don't think it'll ever end.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade!
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
Get ready to see the toughness of Cora Jade on full display.
Well, she showed up with a kendo stick, so we get it. She's tough.
Cora Jade finds herself squaring off against a newly focused and mindful opponent in Cap.
Yeah, I heard she's recently embraced meditation and is looking to reach an entirely new plane of wrestling out there.
Well, her cheese may be aligned now, but after Cora Jade's through with her, I doubt they'll stay that way.
Cora gets waylaid. Bam, what a slap. The ultimate sign of disrespect.
Oh my gosh, that's gross. Pretty savage and gross way to go after someone.
She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now. From the top.
Meteora! And that seemed to have rocked Cora Jade's foundation.
Oh, rake in the face.
Cora just can't stop this attack.
Jade needs to find a trick in her playbook now. Getting ugly in there.
Out of control.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Ooh. Jumping headbutt finds the mark.
Ooh. And a kick.
Headbutt.
Ooh.
Oh, the old whippersnapper.
Pulled back into the hip toss. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement. Oh, down face first.
These string of attacks are keeping her off her game.
Yeah, she needs to create an opportunity for herself fast.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Jade showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting her own offense in.
The U-turn Cora needed in this match could have been that right there.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
No, they're not gonna bite the hand. Oh my God, they are!
This maniac's out of control.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
Lift off.
Diving headbutt!
No, their eyes.
Oh, the miss, the miss.
They're blind. She's looking for the win.
And that's all she wrote. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
A big win for the decorated superstar.
If the decorations are made of construction paper and tape, she was a big fish in a small pond who caught a lucky break.
I'm sure excuses are already flooding the head of Cora.
Now, I don't know about excuses, but I'm sure revenge is brewing.
So, sounds like Nikki's got you hooked on the Breath app too?
It did seem to help me in my last match. I like it. I'm not sure I'd say I'm hooked.
Oh, you'll get hooked. The whole thing's a pyramid scheme.
The meditation app? The one that trains you to breathe?
That's how it starts. Before long, I was breathing all the time. Now that I'm nearly the diamond level, I don't think I could stop breathing if I tried.
That just sounds like basic biology. But if it's bothering you that much, and you're really worried it's some sort of pyramid scheme, why don't you just quit?
Oh no, let me be clear. I don't care that it's a pyramid scheme, as long as I'm at the top. Plus, at diamond level, there are a ton of new perks. All I've got to do is sign up a couple more people. I know we're technically Sisters of the Breath, but if you try to cop any of my referrals, I will drop you.
All good. I'm just in it for the breathing.
You sound so gold level right now.
Welcome a superstar who defines tenacious, brave, and driven.
The following contest is a six-woman battle royal! Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
Cap has been making waves ever since her WWE tryout.
If by waves you mean doing a great job of making the rest of the locker room suspicious of her motives, then yeah, sure. A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down. Here comes danger in a small package.
Focused, determined, and dangerous.
Yeah, and just looking for her moment to strike and shine in this division.
And from Chongqing, China,
Ozaya has an impressive martial arts background.
Ozaya is certainly well-versed in the art of combat. The Protector has arrived.
Zelina might be little, but she is fierce.
And representing the LWO from Queens, New York,
Zelina, one of the smallest competitors with the biggest heart.
Yeah, now Zelina is sitting under the learning tree of Rey Mysterio and the rest of the LWO. Zelina really has a chance to break out even further.
Zelina looking to make... comes the girl with the shiniest wizard.
A competitor that's shown she possesses tremendous heart from bell to bell. A true inspirational superstar.
And from the Welsh Valley, Tegan Knox.
Behind the smiles of Tegan Knox is a surprising toughness.
Yeah, what's impressive is that despite taking hits and suffering devastating injuries, they haven't discouraged Knox. Now the party can really start.
I just hope I'm invited this time.
Byron, you're never invited. Like, ever. Like, never, ever, ever.
Jeez,
From the Philippines, Kaden Carter.
Well, Kaden Carter was trained by some of the toughest hardcore wrestlers around. Then honed her skills in Mexico and trained in Lucha Libre as well.
Yeah, all of that training very evident in Kaden's unique style.
Six fearless contenders are facing off apparently with meditation mastery on the line.
You know, back in the day, I got in the ring for some silly reasons, but this one might top them all.
Looks like someone hasn't reached Emerald level yet.
Ripcord applied.
That's gonna fire you up with anger.
Got him tied up in a headbutt from behind. Big forearm.
Battering ram headbutt. Ouch.
There's a headbutt. And I could assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
Fighting back, however, punches the midsection.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty. Just ripping and tearing at their opponent's eyes.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow!
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Ooh! Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Zelina escapes the attack.
Oh, straight forearm.
Catching a drop kick. Oh, God, that hurt.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Tegan Knox has
Running
been
clothesline. Whoa, leaping through the air.
Counters with an attack on Zelina. And we have our winners. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
Another win. You can see why she's been called the captain in promotions all over the world.
Well, it's one thing to lead a bunch of freaks fighting in warehouses. It's quite another to rise through the ranks of WWE.
This sort of win shakes up the women's division.
Have you managed to sign anyone up to the app yet? Or are you still just a fledgling gasper?
Oh, what? No. I just use the app. I'm not into all the hunting for recruits and everything.
Great! Then who do you know who might want to use the program? And will you give me their emails, phone numbers, addresses, and social security numbers if you have them?
No.
Come on, Cap. You're messing with my livelihood here.
Your livelihood? You're a wrestler, last I checked.
For now. But for how long? This could be my career post-WWE.
A pyramid scheme?
Take that back. You don't use those terms. Those terms are forbidden among the breathers. Who told you this was a pyramid scheme?
You, a week ago.
A week's a long time. I'm gonna get to diamond level, and now I understand the app's vision. Picture it. A world where everyone, everywhere, no matter their background or income, breathing.
Isn't everyone already breathing?
Not properly. They don't know. The outsiders don't know the true power of the breath.
Okay, I have to be honest with you. You're making this whole thing sound really crazy. If this is what the app is doing to people, I think I'm just gonna breathe on my own.
Then I can no longer speak with you. I must sever all connections with outsiders because they are not one with the breath and therefore hinder my path to enlightenment and disrupt the harmony within our sacred community.
You've severed all connection with reality. And I hate to tell you this, but you're in a cult.
That word is even more forbidden than pyramid scheme. It is my sacred duty to defend my sisters of the breath. You and me, in the ring, now!
Try not to pop every blood vessel before we even get there.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
Ever since she arrived in WWE, we've been wondering who Cap really is. Now I think everyone can see.
A natural leader who is earning her colleagues' respect? That seems like a good reputation to have.
Matches of this caliber with this level of talent showing their skills, this is why I do what I do.
Ava Moreno takes to defending the breathing community against Cap the Dissenter.
Saxton, it might be time for an intervention.
If you just use the link I sent.
Let's keep our focus in the ring, gentlemen. And we just saw a flurry of strikes here.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Ghost kick finds it.
Both wrists captured and
boom! Good night. What a knee.
Oh, an overhand chop.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, look at the mounted thrashing.
Goodness, calm down.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Ava struggling to defend herself.
Yeah, Ava has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
I'm pretty sure that was a bite. Unbelievable.
Never forget, the goal is to win by any means necessary.
Oh, what a headbutt.
And again, a veritable rampage of headbutts.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
To the sky.
Oh, straight to the floor.
Was trying to make make a big splash with that, but there was no water in the pool.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Both wrists captured and pow!
She's starting to tire a little.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Counters!
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse.
Watch out! Diving headbutt! For the win!
There's two! Forces the shoulder up after two.
She just will not go away.
Jumping headbutt.
Waistlock.
The shoulder up.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
And up the turnbuckles we go. You can see her struggling to find her bearings.
From the top, diving headbutt finds the mark.
And momentum is slipping away from Moreno.
Ava's cage might be a bit rattled at this point.
The spine buster.
Moreno's in the worst way now.
It's over, all in a night's work. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
A big win for the captain.
You might say she has her ship headed in the right direction.
To quote a pair of awesome scholars, in life, there are winners and there are losers. We are looking at a winner right now.
Commanding the ring and forging her path, the captain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
From indie legend to WWE superstar, Cap is always ready for action.
Yeah, this isn't some smoke-filled bingo hall, Saxton. It's WWE. If the so-called captain wants to prove herself here, she's got to do it in the ring.
Here comes everyone's favorite bundle of insanity.
And from Glasgow, Scotland,
multiple tag titles, a Money in the Bank winner, a women's championship reign. There is a definite method to the madness of Nikki.
We've got a breathtaking showdown as Cap tries to wring the last gasp from a meditation app, and Nikki Cross fights to breathe new life into its reach.
It's embarrassing how a multi-level marketing thing has led someone to wanting to throw down over a lack of signups.
Let's just all remember how easy it is to get wrapped up in stuff like this. It can happen to anybody.
Boom! Head kick connects. Ooh, compressed in the corner. A jumping headbutt. Both wrists captured. Man, knee strike. And Nikki Cross is on the downside of things.
Cross is going to have to dig down deep here. Oh my gosh, that's gross.
That's how you unleash brutality.
Up high. Diving headbutt. Goes into the pin. 2 count and still hanging on.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Gets inside the ring. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Boom, slam.
With authority.
Fired with a straight shot there. Answering back. The fight is on, and it's furious.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Who will break first? That is the question.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
How many headbutts we gonna see?
Waist lock. That's gotta be it. 2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
Victory for the cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
I'm not 100% sure Nikki...
Ah, I see. Another superstar is desperate to sit underneath my hallowed learning tree.
Why would you say that?
Well, you're still new around here, and you clearly don't fit in.
Pretty early to make that assessment, don't you think?
That's not the point. You know what you need?
Advice from someone who's not you?
Exposure. I, of course, benefit from not only being multi-talented in all areas of my life, but from being the hottest talk show host in all of WWE with my show, Ding Dong Hello. Now, being on a show like that will get you exposure.
Do you want me to come on Ding Dong Hello, Bailey?
Of course not, you dummy. I only book stars, not desperate newbies. Everyone wants to be on my show. It's very competitive.
Then what are we doing here, Bailey?
Patience, sapling. I was getting to that. Like I was saying, superstars are very competitive for press. And if you wanted exposure, I heard The Bump is booking the winner of an upcoming Fatal 4-Way.
Then I should try to get in that Fatal 4-Way. You may be annoying, but you do have a point. I'll talk to Regal.
Wow. Original idea. Thanks for letting me know your detailed plans.
Commanding the ring and forging her path, the captain.
The following contest is a Fatal 4-Way match. making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
Cap looks like she is itching to throw hands tonight.
Then she's come to the right place. Her opponent wants nothing more than to take that big indie reputation and drag it through the mud.
She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
And her opponents, first, representing the OC from Fontana, California, Michin!
And Michin really knows how to take care of a problem inside the squared circle.
Yeah, the HBIC is looking to neutralize the competition tonight and won't back down until she gets business done.
Raquel Rodriguez, a massive presence in the women's division.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez!
Think about the incredible resume of Raquel Rodriguez. In her first 3 years, she's been an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, a Dusty Rhodes Classic winner, an NXT Women's Champion, and a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
Few can...
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes Natalya.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
Carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment, Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Four great competitors all vying for a chance to be on the bump to talk to Byron. Wait, that goes to the winner of this match?
Hey, they get to talk to Caleb Braxton, too.
Well, sit back and enjoy the only time in your life women will fight for your attention, Saxton. Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any. Bang!
Missed timing with that springboard.
Gotta be careful not to get yourself disqualified after that.
That was gross.
Just a sure sign of desperation.
Drop kick
on the mark.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh my gosh, that's gross.
Wicked chop block.
Can she score the pin? But now to Natalya. She powers out immediately there.
Anyone who thought this would be over quick has another thing coming.
Springboard misses the target.
Oh, man.
Oh, quite an effective counter. Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
Oh, there it is. You breaking it up at the last second.
Hoisted over into the gory special. Could be looking for a submission here.
Oh, this is so painful.
The gory. And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael. Someone stop this. That's a sadistic individual. You can sever an artery or suffer nerve damage after something like that.
Or at least need a tetanus shot.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including us.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Headbutt! Oh, what impact!
Pulled back into the hip toss.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Staved off that attack. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
And Michin Action won't be having a good night if she allows more offense like that.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Oh! Right across the throat. Stomping. Ouch. I mean, come on. Bite someone.
You gotta do whatever it takes, Saxton.
Cover. Shoulders are down. She kicks out at one.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
And Natalya dodges there.
A counter answered by another counter. Headlock. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Flatliner. Wow, the ref got hit hard there.
Oh my gosh!
Submission, the gore. And she lets her out of the submission.
I don't know if it's mercy or if it's someone who's not done playing with their prey.
Mention up, Goop Rider.
This can't bode well.
Eat feet. Knee chin put a stamp on this one.
And she kicks out right away.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. She covers for the pin. And still in this.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Oh my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
She's losing some steam now.
This deep into a fatal 4-way match, it's a wonder they're not more banged up. But the grueling nature of this match is definitely getting to them now, gentlemen.
This is disgusting.
Waistlock.
Is it enough? The cover! 2! And they get the win! What a fatal 4-way!
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman. Once a promoter, always a promoter. You have to wonder where her loyalty really is.
How can you say that, Corey? Kappa has more than proven herself since coming to WWE.
We saw a tremendous amount of heart from all 4 of these women tonight.
Hey, congrats on your victory tonight. I'd love to have you on the bump this week, if you're free.
I'd love to be on the show. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Of course, we're excited too. If I'm being honest, Raquel Rodriguez was the strong favorite to win, but it'll actually be great to get a different perspective from someone new to WWE.
I can certainly offer that.
So, what do you want to talk about? We can tailor the conversation to whatever you think the WWE Universe wants to hear about. It'll be great for them to get a chance to know you.
I want the WWE Universe to know where I come from. I'd love to talk about my history before getting signed.
Sounds great! Can't wait! We're happy to bring in someone new to the bump who's getting some momentum with her win in a fatal 4-way last week on Raw. If you don't know her, you soon will. She told me I could call her this. The Cap.
Thanks for having me.
Just to get this out of the way, I want to point out that you have your own mic today. No need to steal mine.
Jeez, fine. I get it.
Have you two actually had a chance to talk since your infamous Raw debut?
We have not, but I want to say from the bottom of my heart, Saxton, I do not apologize.
The WWE Universe is getting to know you in the ring, but they may not know about your career before WWE. How did you get started?
Well, Kayla...
Hey!
What the...
Oh!
Hey!
Stop it!
Can we get some help in here? Let's go to break.
Welcome a superstar who defines tenacious, brave, and driven.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
Cap has been making waves ever since her WWE tryout.
If by waves you mean doing a great job of making the rest of the locker room suspicious of her motives, then yeah, sure.
Here comes Raquel.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas,
Raquel already has plenty of championship gold to her name. NXT Women's Champion, multiple tag titles.
It's hard to imagine anything getting in her way.
This matchup stems from a segment on the bump where Byron literally got between these two.
I'm surprised you were able to make it to Raw tonight, Saxton. You got trucked by Raquel Rodriguez.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't rooting a bit for Cap to get some revenge on Raquel after what she did to me.
She's sent flying into the corner.
There's a line to the back of the neck. Going up high with the punch.
First a knife edge chop and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems. She's got an answer for that. Face first off the post.
Oh, did we just see a tooth fly out?
Well-timed counter on Rodriguez.
Oh, headbutt.
Returning to the ring now. Raquel letting out that fire of hers. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
She's calling for it.
From the top, all the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Into the barricade. Answering back.
Big Mommy Cool Raquel giving the crowd a taste of what she's all about here. cutting her off there. Smart strategy. Big time spine.
I guess Kayla Braxton meant what she said. She's here to support the Cap.
It's not like Kayla to get involved in a match. Raquel really must have gotten under her skin. Oh, nice backslide. Pinning combination. She kicks out with authority.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it. Oh, caught with a clothesline.
She's starting to look concerned.
Oh, that's just insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Oh my gosh, that's gross.
That was savage. What a disgusting act. Raquel interrupts the attack. She scores big with the counter.
Waistlock.
And shoulders are down. 2. And she kicks out at 2.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Coquina clutch. Locked in.
I don't know what choice she had. Corey, how the hell did he get out of the Coquina clutch?
I don't have an answer, but apparently she does.
Takes out with a knee.
She anticipated that one. Snapmare takedown. Ooh, sharp kick.
Jumping headbutt.
Looking for the victory.
2. And the victory here tonight.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
Another win. You can see why she's been called the captain in promotions all over the world.
Well, it's one thing to lead a bunch of freaks fighting in warehouses. It's quite another to rise through the ranks of WWE. I was impressed by them on their own, but this win together is even more impressive.
Raquel is asking for a rematch.
Why? Kayla may have come out and distracted Raquel, but I beat her fair.
Nevertheless, WWE management has decided to grant Raquel's request. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. And since you are both apparently so hungry for press, it'll be WWE's first ever microphone match.
Huh?
Brilliant, I know. No disqualifications, but the only weapons you'll have access to are WWE microphones.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Mics can't really hurt anyone. Can we at least use the mics to cut promos during the match? I mean, whose idea even was this?
I can tell by your misplaced mockery that you have never had a microphone thrown at you. I'll have you know that they can actually hurt a lot. So, whoever thought of this match was really smart.
It was you, wasn't it?
It'll be an instant classic.
Bringing indie cred and attitude to the WWE ring. It's Cap!
The following contest is a microphone match! Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
Ever 100% sheer.
Six feet of raw power.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez!
Raquel, for the first time ever in WWE, we are having a microphone match.
Enough amplifying sound. Tonight, these mics will amplify pound.
That was more force than this stipulation, Saxton. From the top.
Whoa, what a landing. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Jumping headbutt finds the mark.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
I don't think she's about to sing a solo. Boom! Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight.
This feels so unsafe.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. Great counter.
She avoids the contact.
Oh, the old whipper-snapper. And Raquel looked like a tamed animal after that offense.
Great presence of mind by Rodriguez.
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
Boom! Using the microphone as a weapon.
And Raquel's resolve might be wavering here.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Raquel's confidence?
And now thrown back into the ring. Cover! Shoulders are down! Raising the arm before one.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Keep Rodriguez at bay.
Ooh!
Just a tenacious assault from her.
She's looking unstoppable, actually. Ref, come on, ref. You can't allow that. You have to question the mentality of someone who just sunk their teeth into flesh. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Vicious headbutt.
Waistlock.
Is it enough? The cover! Two. No, she kicks out.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Saw it coming and reversed into the arm drag. Ooh, she just turned it around. And this one is over. Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
Victory for the cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
Tonight's loss will stay with Raquel Rodriguez for a long time.
This is not how Raquel envisioned her night ending.
It's so amazing that I get to be part of your WWE story. You're welcome.
Excuse me?
Your debut was fire. And then that epic bump appearance? You are blowing up and I want in. So, I'm gonna be your tag team partner.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. It'd be smart for me to get some momentum in a tag match or two. I'm in.
Great, because Troy already okayed it and he's setting up a match. BTTF.
What?
Best tag team forever? Don't worry, you'll catch on.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
From indie legend?
Fabulous. I'm bad.
She has gone from fabulous to untouchable.
She calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And her partner, from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella!
Well, she...
Byron, time to put your hair up and square up. Well, you don't have any hair, but you get the point.
And from Shamrock, New Jersey, Sonya Deville!
From the MMA world to Tough Enough to NXT to upper management, you can never count Sonya out.
Well, that MMA background you mentioned is what makes Sonya so dangerous, along with her unparalleled vindictive streak.
Nobody meaner than Tamina.
And from Pacific Islands, Tamina!
Watching Tamina devour her opponents makes my body hurt.
Don't even dare try to side-eye Tamina. She'll make you pay for it.
She's held the tag team.
How lucky are we to see Carmella tonight? But I gotta ask, why in the world is she teaming with this superstar?
Who knows? There might be some chemistry revealed here.
Carmella has had bigger mismatched partners in her lifetime.
Watch your mouth, Saxton.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty. That. Ouch.
Caught her.
Biting, really. A taste for desperation clearly sinking in there. Getting ugly in there.
Out of control. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Sometimes in the middle of a hard-fought match, you need a snack. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh my God!
Into the corner now. Oh! And the momentum's clearly against Tamina now.
But Tamina's just one move from turning this around. the way to the floor. Oh, the old whipper-snapper.
Oh, get it, pop that booty. Knees up, just in time.
Ouch, caught her. Turns that back on Sonya. Closed fist connects. Made her pay for her mistake. Oh, gosh.
Oh, there it is. The mandible claw. It's locked in.
And that'll be a rope break right there.
Oh, come on. Get back in the ring and fight.
Oh, maybe she wants to take the fight outside. Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye. Things not going how she'd like.
And yeah, it's about time to heavily consider tagging in that partner. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what a clubbing blow. Sonya's lost any momentum here.
Sonya keeps getting cut down.
Waistlock.
Flags
for the win. 2. Picked up the victory. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here are your winners, the ZomBettie and Carmella.
A big win for the decorated superstar.
If the decorations are made of construction paper and tape, she was a big fish in a small pond who caught a lucky break. 2 minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
What do you think of the shirt? Stunning, right?
What is that?
Pretty weird that you don't recognize your own shirt.
An improved version of her own shirt, thank you very much. You made such a splash by wearing it in your debut, I thought we could both wear it.
So you improved it by bedazzling it?
The bedazzling has added meaning too. We'll be the totally beautiful duo. Because you're known for TBD, I'm known for being totally beautiful, and we're a duo. It's perfect.
It's something.
It's brilliant, that's what it is. Don't worry, we had one made for you too. And they'll be on the WWE shop by next week.
Honestly, bestie, I'm so confused by your reaction. Why are you not loving this stunning piece of merchandise?
Honestly, I don't like that you didn't ask me. TBD is my history, not yours. I'm not okay with this.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic and confusing. You wore a TBD shirt in your debut, you clearly wanted more people to know about it, and this will do exactly that.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. Now you're a WWE superstar under contract. And the merch team is all in on this, so wear the shirt and be a tag team. Walk out together, okay?
Fine.
Oh, And we also thought it would be great if Carmella got the pin in your match tonight. It'll go a long way in establishing you guys.
I'm not sure I can promise that.
Of course you can. Gotta run. Thanks for being such a good sport.
See you out there, bestie.
Team TBD is ready for action.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the ZomBettie and Carmella.
Totally beautiful duo. You know what, Saxton? They're my new favorite tag team.
We know why you like them, Corey, but I actually think they have real potential, especially with Cap leading the way.
Welcome to the Generation of Jade.
The Generation of Jade has begun.
And I don't think it'll ever end.
And their opponents, first from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
As far as Cora's concerned, no one measures up to her. She's on another level. And you know what? I think she might be right.
She has a thorny and jealous attitude. That's for certain.
Yeah, she's always ready to pick a big fight. She is the one they have called the future of the women's division.
From Laredo, Texas,
Roxanne Perez was trained by WWE Hall of Famer Booker T, and he has said on numerous occasions that he sees endless potential in Perez.
Potential's great, but she needs to tap into that killer instinct that Booker had. That edge keeps you on top.
The totally beautiful duo appear to be forming into an actual team. Let's see how that translates into the ring.
Well, I do think they have potential. Michael's right. You can have all the flashy gear and entrance.
Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold. Oh, my. Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam.
Oh, man. Oh, vicious headbutt.
To the back of the neck. Oh.
Oh, ouch. Oh. Oh. Oh, nothing pretty about that.
There's press. Hackenschmidt bite. Hackenschmidt bite.
Why? Why?
What kind of person does something like that to another human being?
Ooh.
Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
And Perez is seeking salvation.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Waist lock.
I don't understand this. Why in the world do you stop the count there?
I've got a feeling she's going to live to regret.
Like being manhandled, letting her out of the pinning predicament. She might just be toying with her at this point.
Set up in the corner of the ring. right to the midsection. You can tell a fire's been lit inside of her.
Yeah, she's riding roughshod over her.
Reverse DDT.
Her opponent has her cornered now.
This has just been an absolute massacre. A humiliating slap.
Hammerlock. Oh, straight down with a DDT.
Will it be? I think so.
She did it. She picked up the victory. How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here are your winners, Carmella and the ZomBettie.
A big win for the captain.
You might say she has her ship headed in the right direction. These two looking like a force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division.
What a fantastic victory for TBD.
For you, mostly. Listen, I know I said I was down to team with you for a few matches, but I wasn't really looking for a permanent situation.
You're not?
No, especially not if it means using the TBD logo like this.
Oh. Well, no worries. That's not a problem at all.
It's not?
Of course not. I can just as easily repurpose TBD to mean totally beautiful dame or something. And you don't have to team with me or wear the shirt. Hey, by the way, do you think it's okay to say dame if I'm using it myself, or does that get into a weird space?
I don't think you're getting it, Carmella.
Fine, I'll figure out another D word that means a fabulous single lady competitor. Dish? Doll? Diva? Maybe not diva.
No, I'm not gonna let the shirt of a company I've built from the ground up be stolen by a self-obsessed clout vampire who only wanted to team up with me to hitch her wagon of mine.
Wow, getting a bit heated there, bestie. Well, if that's how you really feel...
It is.
Then we can have a match for the right to wear the t-shirt.
No, it's not yours to even claim to have the right.
Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure Troy likes my version. And rights or not, I can always just keep wearing the shirt regardless. I'll see you in the ring.
It's one half of the short-lived team of TBD.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the ZomBettie!
We know the TBD name that's up for grabs here is deeply important to Cap.
Because we know where her loyalty really is, Cole. Unlike Carmella, who is WWE through and through.
F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S. I'm bad.
It's Carmella looking to make the beautiful duo a solo act. After a very short honeymoon, it appears the totally beautiful duo is no more.
It was like a tag team relationship speed run. But now, who will walk away with control of their team name?
Until this match concludes, I guess the answer to that is TBD.
What a stomp to the back of the neck.
This is just punishing, disrespectful.
A rake of the face. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
Well, I guess all rules are out the window now.
That was savage. What a disgusting act.
Goodness, calm down.
All the momentum swinging away from Carmella.
Mella's being systematically worked on.
Why? Why?
That's how you unleash brutality. Find the animal in you.
A jumping headbutt.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Boom. Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Using a handful of hair to deliver the snapmare. And this is even worse, my goodness! You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Up to the top rope now.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. And Mella now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
Mella needs to rethink her strategy now.
Belly
Flex.
That's gotta be it. 2 count. It's over. All in a night's work. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, the ZomBettie!
A big win for the decorated superstar.
If the decorations are made of construction paper and tape, she was a big fish in a small pond who caught a lucky break.
I can tell you this is not how Carmella envisioned this match going. Too bad, Mella.
This is a travesty. Obviously, she was the victim of an intricate plot. This is disgusting.